Coach Tina here. Let's say you have the desire to grow your business, but the obstacle that's in front of you is that you are afraid. Maybe you've taken on too much. Maybe there's too many commitments. Maybe. Whenever you start to feel a conflict in a goal and what your mind is telling you want to resolve that because, especially when it comes to prioritizing what it is you're trying to do in your life, you will notice that there is a double bind if the two don't meet correctly. What I mean by that is you want to grow your business, but yet maybe under the surface you don't. It's kind of like when you go to the grocery store and you're like, I want this and I want some of this and I want some of this. And maybe you go in without a cart, right? And so you just went in for one thing and pretty soon you can't carry it all and you have to go and get the cart because there's so many issues around the one thing that you wanted to do. Sometimes we create these double binds for ourselves and we don't know how to expand beyond what our brain is telling us is the solution or that there's no solution at all. So whenever I am working with clients that have an issue like this, what I like to do is to get them to further define what it is they're trying to do. Because if you don't have enough clarity on your problem, then you probably are stuck there to begin with. So for instance, if your goal is to grow your business, then you don't, I don't mean it like that. If your goal is to grow your business, but you have only said grow your business, I mean, literally, I could give you $1 and you've just grown your business and it's over. So some of the conflict comes with thinking, I need to grow my business. And you're thinking about 10 years from now. And that could be a huge leap if you're doing it all within this time period that you've put in your head. Growing the business is insurmountable. But if you're realistic about it, especially if you have kids and other commitments, if you're realistic about what you mean about growing your business, then the goal becomes more manageable. And from that place, you can go about attacking the goal. What happens is we make vague goals like, I'm going to grow my business. And because we don't define it, because we don't really know what we mean by that, it sounds like this big, heavy, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to do it because other people have said that it's hard. Like if you haven't done it, you don't know, right? But if you say you do have a 10-year goal to grow your business to such a level, 6-figure business, right? Then maybe now you're not even making any money in your business, or it's so minute that it wouldn't even be a pin drop to 100,000. But you've got to incrementally take it. Like, what if it was have 2 more clients this month? And that became your goal. And then when you got there, you went, you know what? I want 4 clients this month. And over time, that would expand in a manageable way. And it wouldn't really be that you couldn't grow your business. It would be that you could grow your business in a manner that's going to suit your lifestyle because you have so much going on the other side of just your business, right? So define that goal and then stair step it to where you're going to be able to achieve the different levels in a way that doesn't feel life-threatening, if you will. It's kind of like when we say we want some pie. So we go to the store and we buy a pie and we bring it home. Most people don't eat the whole pie in one sitting. You want a slice of the pie. So as you set your goal, think about the slice of the whole. And sometimes we take a half of that slice and we just take a bite and we're like, oh, this isn't really what I wanted. Maybe you'll find that out about your goal. Maybe what's really behind the fear is you're not really clear on if that's what you want. And so growing your business becomes something that's overwhelming to your soul because you're thinking, if I grow my business, I've got to have employees and I've got to have some extra money and resources and not to mention time. and you start to future trip where everything's a problem. And what if, what if, what if? That's not really how we do it, though, right? Let's say you have multiple kids. Somewhere along the line, you decided to have another one, even though logically having another child is a hard thing to do. But in the moment, when you're doing it, when you're bringing more people into your family, you're so caught up in the love you have, the way you're living your life, the vision you have for the future, that it's not a problem. And it's like that with your business as well. Like you're imagining today how hard it would be to have 5 kids, but the you that has 3, 4, 5 kids in the future is not going to see it as much of a problem. So when you set that goal, when you go forward on it, you don't want to be thinking about all the things that could happen in the future. You just want to be getting yourself to that next step where you can deal with what happens at that point with different tools, with different resources, with different abilities, because you don't know what's going to change for you in that future place. All right. Well, I'm super excited for you. I have one little technique that I would use when you start to feel fear about growing something like your business. Imagine you're holding a small child and the child has just told you, Mommy, I don't want to grow up. I'm afraid there's so many things out in the world that could hurt me. And I have to go to school and I have to get a job and all those things, right? Now, as a compassionate mom, you wouldn't say, oh, you dummy, you're going to grow up one day. It just get over it. No, as a compassionate mom, you would hold that child, see their heart, and you would love on them. So imagine the you that's a little bit tripped up right now and worried about growing bigger than you're ready for. And just hold that little person as if you were holding them in your lap and just love on them and tell them what they need to hear right now. Tell them what you really wish someone would have said to you when you were struggling with growth. Nurture that inner child. It's so important. And you're important, and your goals are important. And it's my hope that you will be able to achieve your dreams. I'm Coach Tina. I'm happy to help you in any way that I can. So let me know what I can do to support you better. Take care.